Okay, Scoot, I'm going to go over this really quickly for you. Iron Fist, Cage, Daredevil, Iron Man, Captain America, Star-Lord, Thor, Medusa, Black Bolt, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel. See? Simple.
Yeah.
We don't even need to do a whole video explaining Marvel Phase 3 movies and TV shows, do we?
Let's do it anyway.
Yeah!
Marvel's kicking butt lately.
They really are.
They seem to be on the top. The best movies that come out in the last few years have all been Marvel movies. Really.
And they've made a ton of money at the box office, which shows that people clearly love the Marvel movies. And I think a big part of that is the fact that they have put a lot of planning and thought into how they release their films and what order and how they're going to build a larger universe using those films as building blocks.
Yeah, they recently released a 5-year plan, didn't they, for the Marvel series?
Basically what they've done is they've outlined what the films they're going to release in Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And what we thought we'd do is we'd take you a bit of a walk through Phase 3 using these wonderful action figures as a little bit of guide points for us for each of the movies. Kicking off, Phase 3 will be Captain America Civil War, starring Captain America, and also has been announced Iron Man will be in that film as well.
Now this is the point where Iron Man and Captain America maybe are sort of coming to heads, but there was a little bit of that in the Avengers, wasn't there?
Certainly in the first Avengers movie there was tension between a lot of the characters there. From a couple of the clips that we've seen of Age of Ultron, there's certainly going to be more of that happening. But in the comics, Civil War is the storyline where really everything breaks loose. Iron Man is in charge of the pro-registration team, whereas Captain America is anti-registration, and there's a lot of fights that involve from there.
Interesting. How
they're going to play that out in the cinematic universe, we don't yet know.
But in Marvel, we trust.
In Marvel, we definitely trust.
We're looking at Thor as well.
Looking at Thor Ragnarok. Now, we don't know anything really about the details of this film yet. I don't think we've even got a director sorted out, let alone a creative team, or who's going to be starring in it, other than Chris Hemsworth, of course.
Who?
We know that Loki will bound to be involved in there.
One of the most favourite characters.
Absolutely.
In the entire universe, it seems,
My guess is we'll probably have a lot more Loki in there. It could almost become Thor and Loki the film. Possibly. We'll have to see what happens there, but a good chance for the Tom Hiddleston fans to be able to get more of their Loki head.
Great.
Yeah. Loki, you may have heard of me.
So we've got an Iron Man figure here. What kind of Iron Man is this? He looks a little different too.
Well, this particular one it's a Hero Mashers, which is a different line than most of the ones that we've seen.
But you brought him along to
I brought him in
represent
the fact that Iron Man is going to be in Captain America Civil War.
Interesting.
And it's also a little bit of a signifier that there is going to be 2 more Avengers movies. You've got Avengers Infinity War Part 1 and then Infinity War Part 2 coming the year after that. But before we get to those ones, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy 2. We know that James Gunn is back to direct. I'm personally hoping that they will drop the 2 and give it a subtitle like all the rest of the films have.
Sure.
So far, only the Iron Man movies have had a numeral. But I'm personally pulling for changing the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 to Guardians of the Galaxy, the something of something something something.
Wait, that's not right, is it?